What's good, family? Welcome back. We're going to get into another collective reading. I have a download for you guys today. Today's download, Spirit want me to tap into imposter syndrome for you guys. So some of you have imposter syndrome, and Spirit just wants me to kind of sit with you with that for a minute. All right, so we're going to get into what is the definition of imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome, also known as imposter phenomenon, is a psychological occurrence in which people doubt their skills, talents, or accomplishments. Okay, you worry about being a fraud. All right, so some of you have been working hard on something and it's starting to work out for you, and you're starting to feel like, is this really happening, to the point that you're starting to doubt your skills. So we're going to sit with that energy for a minute. Let's see what messages comes up for you at this time. Okay, let's get into it. Remember, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. We're going to start with 3 cards here. Engaging higher reasoning showing up here. Spread your light in reverse. Don't sweat the small stuff. Okay, family. So engaging higher reasoning showing up here in reverse. I feel like it's so much doubt in this reading. Like, it's so much self-doubt in this reading. Engage in higher reasoning. This makes me feel like you always going you might need to change the way you talk to yourself in your mind, okay? You know, you may always be looking for something bad to happen. Remember, we're talking about imposter syndrome. So some of you always looking for something bad to happen or be called out about something. Okay, that's one of your worst fears, is being called out about a product or something that you're doing. Okay, this don't have to be a tangible product, but something that you're doing that is working out for you. You fear that it ain't gonna always work out for you. Let's pull some clarification here. The 5 of Cups, I feel like this is a fear of change. The 5 of Cups showing up here in reverse. The 2 of Wands showing up here. The 10 of Wands showing up here. I feel like things will change. You know what I'm saying? I feel like things will change. You will grow and you will develop in whatever skill this is. Things will change. Embrace change, okay? Embrace change. You feel like things are going to change in a negative way, but that's why it says engage in higher reasoning, because you're afraid of change. But things will change in a more positive way. You will grow and develop. Okay, remember, we're getting into the imposter syndrome. So some of you are doing things that is being very successful, and you're afraid that things will change, or you know, you won't be able to do what you're doing for long, because who's going to continue to buy this product, or who's going to continue to reach out to me for certain things. Things are going to change. You fear change, but Spirit is showing me things are going to change, but they're going to change for the better. So think positive. Think more positive. Yes, things change in life, but who's to say they have to change for the worse, okay? This is what I see for you, family. Let's get into spread your light showing up here. Spread your light showing up here in reverse just symbolizes like you're dimming your light in a way, okay? So whatever's working for you, it may be working for you, but you know good and well you can turn up a little bit more. Let's get some clarification. Cards out. The Hermit card showing up here in reverse. Yeah, getting out of your shell. See, some of you only do what's required, okay? You playing it too safe. You only do what's required. So say, for instance, just using this as an analogy, someone says, I want to make $200 a day. So you only push yourself to make $200 a day. After you make that, you're done, okay? But if you just keep that same energy throughout the whole day, you could probably double that. All right, so some of you are playing it too safe just to meet that small quota that you're trying to meet, and then it's done. I feel like push yourself harder. Okay, you're not an imposter. All right, you have the 10 of Pentacles showing up here in reverse, and this is also talking about whatever this is that you're doing. If you really want to make it work for you, it needs to work in a way where it create some form of generational wealth for you. And I feel like you may not be pushing yourself hard enough to make this happen for you, which is going to create even more imposter syndrome. But it's only due to you're not pushing yourself hard enough because you don't believe in yourself hard enough. Again, it's a cycle, all right, that's going to hinder you. It's almost like the things that we think about come to pass because of the actions that we take. So if we're sitting here thinking like I'm an imposter, I'm only going to do so much, which is only going to get me so far. then I could say, look, I told you so. But really, it's because I didn't apply myself, because I didn't believe in myself. So I feel like believing yourself a little bit more, especially if you're trying to create some form of generational wealth, whatever this is that you may be doing, okay? This is what I see. We have don't sweat the small stuff showing up here at the end. So not letting little things get to you. Sometimes mistakes happen. Sometimes things don't work out the way that you want them to. But what do you do when that happens, okay? Do you make better choices? Do you fix things better so that won't happen again, or do you dwell on those things that didn't happen right and just beat yourself up about it? Like, see, I told you that, talking to yourself like, I told you this ain't real, but it is real, okay? I feel like some of you have tapped into your talents and your gifts, and maybe it seems too easy, you know what I mean? But that's because that's your talent and your gift. If somebody else would try to do it, it would be hard, okay? So don't sweat the small stuff. The 5 and the 4 shows up here, correlates to the number 9 in numerology, which symbolizes wrapping something up, or, maybe walking away from that mind frame of, getting upset when things don't quite work out exactly the way you want it to, instead of using it as a lesson to elevate. Let's get some clarity here. What we got? We got the Knight of Cups in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like the Knight of Cups in reverse, this is talking about not rushing into things emotionally. Okay, maybe when they don't quite work out exactly the way you want it to, don't be so emotional about it. The 7 of Pentacles showing up here, this is just an opportunity to find another way to make money, or another way to bring that into physical form, okay? A lot of times we think our ideas, our plan is perfect. The way we got it planned out is perfect, but honestly, Spirit knows best. You know what I'm saying? Spirit knows best. So I feel like sometimes when things don't work out, it's just because you're going down the wrong road. You're going down the wrong direction. You need to be redirected, okay? So don't sweat the small stuff. Keep going. You're not an imposter, all right? So the heart of this reading here looks like it's the Hermit card in reverse. So getting out of your shell, pushing yourself a little bit more, okay? Not looking for this to fail, because this is not going to fail, but it can be a lot more bigger. The change can be a lot more better if you apply yourself a little bit more. Stop thinking that you're not the real deal. This is real. So if any of these messages resonate with you, get down in the comments. Let me get a green heart. Thumbs up this video, family. But before we get out of here, we're going to get into your angel message to wrap up your reading for today. Let's see if it's any more messages, guidance, or advice for you guys at this time. What you got here? Yeah. Paint the sun back into your sky. Some of you are artists. Some of you do music and things like this. Some of you paint. The number 11 shows up here, symbolizes our master number. So some of you are really walking in your gift, okay? So now it's time to master it. Now it's time to master it. Because even if you don't believe it is what it is, the talent is going to be there. I feel like Spirit is saying you don't got to believe. The talent is still going to be there. Just apply yourself. Just apply yourself. That's all you have to do. You don't have to believe. You can have imposter syndrome all you want to. Just apply yourself and let Spirit do the rest of the work, okay? So this is what I see for you at this time. I hope it's helpful. I hope it gives you some form of clarity. And I'll talk to you soon, family. Bye.